These are some of the best spots for farming Revenant Prime Relics right now. Keep in mind that my recommendations here are focused on spending the least amount of time for a reasonable chance at a specific relic. Of course, there are missions with similar drop rates on higher level planets like Neptune and Sedna, for example, but obviously listing all of them down on a single slide isn't really feasible. So for the sake of simplicity, I've summed it down to missions that most if not all players have access to. Farming for Revenant Prime is potentially easier this time around as the relics are limited to just Lith and Meso. It might even be a better idea to just wait it out and get them for cheap on Warframe Market a couple of weeks from now, as Lith and Meso relics tend to be less expensive than Oxy relics. Otherwise, the usual void missions that drop relics like Hepit and Ukko are good places to run, though the drop rates are a lot lower than what we had with Cora Prime's release. Like with the blueprint for example, 6.67% is still okay. It would seem a lot lower at face value than the 14.29% you get in disruption missions, but if you're not farming with friends, then I'd steer you towards running those void missions instead, because by the time you finish a round on Olympus Mars, for example, you could probably get 5 to 8 runs of Hepit done, maybe even more. So while Disruption may give you the best chance at a specific relic per reward rotation, capture missions on Void and even spy missions actually may be the most effective. It's also especially great for those of you who like to play Warframe with the audio turned off while listening to something else in the background. A little difficult to do when wanting to deal with demolists effectively. I do think that spy missions are the way to go for farming Revenant Prime. Just a reminder with how rotations work for that mission type. The reward rotations are tied to how many data vaults you've successfully hacked and not the icon you see in game. So for rotation B rewards, you'd have to hack 2 data vaults and have the last one fail. For rotation C, you'd need a perfect run. ESO is also a great place to farm for relics, even though the drop rates are a little lower compared to the other mission types, but the relics you do get are radiant ones, and you could also farm for faction standing while you're at it, which can then be used to purchase syndicate relic packs. So a 2 birds, 1 stone kind of thing. Alright, if you're looking for buddies to farm with, perhaps consider joining the Discord server, links to which are in the description. Otherwise, I'd like to thank you very much for watching this video. Have a good day.